there's things that must happen for you to even reach that level. And then once you reach that level, there's a new set of things that are required for you to get there. You may be able to use some of the old strategies and things you've used from the previous levels, but actually moving up is going to require something different of you. It's going to require something different of me. And I've been noticing that in like everything that I do.
To some, boundaries are just placing limits. To me, it's where the limitless things begin.
Hello, hello, hello. And thank you for tuning into the Boundaries and More podcast with Jess Abraham. I am your host, Jess Abraham, your favorite boundaries coach. And today's episode is brought to you by Joyful Styles. Joyful Styles is a lifestyle brand that provides premium quality apparel that promotes joy and positivity. Joyful Styles believes how we approach a situation matters, and choosing to be joyful makes all the difference. You have the power, and it's time to embrace it. So, get your Joyful Styles apparel at joyfulstyles.com. That's JoyfulStylez.com. Let's go, let's go. Look, for those of you who have not yet taken that boundaries quiz, take some time out right now to take that boundaries quiz. It's less than 2 minutes of your time. The link for you is in the show notes. However, feel free to text me. Text me the word boundaries to 210-801-9153. And I got you. Let's get these boundaries together, okay? And for those of you who want to take it a step further, yeah, you about that life, you really want to take it a step further, then I got 5 things about boundaries I wish I knew sooner. Like, I want you to learn these lessons now, so you're not learning them, take as long to learn them as I did. All right, take the time out to download that as well. That link for you is in the show notes, or again, you can text me. Just text me the word sooner to 210-801-9153. Again, 5 things about boundaries I wish I knew sooner. Y'all got that. Get the tea, okay? All right, y'all, I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm excited to really talk about this and get into this episode today. Y'all see it, right? We're going to talk a bit about leveling up. Leveling up, y'all. I told y'all, man. I've been playing games, right? If you haven't checked out that episode, go back and check out that episode. But one thing I want to talk about, so many things, but part of this brought it on by the game and just life and experiences and things of that sort. So many life lessons everywhere, y'all. If y'all really pay attention to everything that happens in life, you can see there's lessons in everything, y'all. Everything. All right, so I want to start here about just letting y'all know, and I know some of you out there, you know this already, right? Sometimes we're introduced to things by other people who we would consider who is at a higher level than us, right? Now, I'm not talking about higher level, like God higher level, right? But they may be doing the things we want to do. They probably accomplish some of the things we would like to achieve and things of that sort. They may live a certain lifestyle that we aspire to have. They may travel to different places that we aspire to go to. You know, all of these different things. We know people, right, that who is at just a different level than us, a level that we aspire to be at, and things of that sort, right? Making a certain amount of income per month that we aspire to make, all of these different things, right? Now, I love it. Man, throughout my life, man, I've been so blessed. Thank you, God. I've been blessed to have people around me, people I've met throughout the years, throughout my career, just different things in different positions, and who've introduced me to quite a few things, right? Certain lifestyle, certain places of living and things of that sort. Like, y'all, one of the reasons is it's so interesting. Like, I knew what I wanted growing, like through the years growing up and things of that sort. And as I had started my career in the military, and even the career in a sense I had before the military, all of those different things. But when meeting people and seeing certain things in the flesh, like knowing like, man, this is so achievable. Like, this is just, human beings, right? Like these are people. They just made some decisions and made some things happen, right? So I knew what I wanted, but then me being in certain environments was like, yes, this is it. Like getting a taste of that thing, right? So once I got a taste of certain things, I'm like, yes, yes, I just want to do this more. Like some of you may have seen, there's a video. Um, well, I guess people use their voice. It's a voiceover that people put on certain things. They got like Steve Harvey's voice, and he's like, buy a first class ticket, and when you fly first class, you're gonna do everything you can to continue to fly like that and things of that. So kind of just inspire you to be in that position again, because once you fly first class, you really don't want to go back to main cabin. I'm telling you, man, it's so interesting, man. Don't do it too soon if you're not ready, right? Ooh, I'm gonna get into it. I'm jumping ahead, but don't do it too soon if you're not really, really ready or ready to take that responsibility or do what it takes to continue leveling up, y'all. Because man, once you get that taste, you're gonna definitely feel some type of way. It's a whole nother level. And I told my wife, and I'm like, look, don't you be dare be setting us up. We already got a certain type of taste and things that we like, and man. There's some experiences we've had. I'm like, babe, come on, why'd you do it to us? Like we was gonna go first level with the premium experience, but she just had us skip some levels, and now I'm like, oh, it's so hard to not do this level of whatever, right? Man, y'all, okay. Anyway, so y'all get it, right? There's people, right? We aspire to be in certain positions, things of that sort. And what I've noticed, right, is that sometimes when, even though these people have introduced us to certain things, or that level of exposure, right, expose us to certain things, there becomes a time, if you continue to take that path. I just talk about me, right? Me taking that path and doing those things that was required of me to get to those levels and beyond. It's like sometimes the people that introduce you to certain things, you done started leveling up even above whatever it is that they introduced you to, right? You took it a step further. Like you got to that level, whatever level it was, and then you start taking it up another notch, right? Now I know I've done it in my life, like thinking about, again, the way my wife and I, the way we live, the way we travel, the places we've been, and things we do and things of that sort. It's like some of these things I was introduced to people by people, but now it's like, now I'm like, okay, I'm reaching back to kind of help them get to certain level now, because like if they know it or not, because I'm not even quite sure that I ever told them like, yo, you inspire me to whatever. I don't even think I actually told them. I just knew I wanted a certain thing, and I saw it. Like God just blessed me to be in certain situations and certain rooms and things like that. So I saw it, and I was like, yes, this is it. But it was like kind of like an inside thing to me, and I just knew, yeah, let's just make these things happen. But anyway, y'all, so all right, we leveling up. Now it's like, oh, now I'm at a level where I'm just like, oh, I can expose you to some things now, right? Like it still can be mutually beneficial, because yeah, I did what was required to get to a certain place. Now I can teach you too, because little do you know, you've inspired me along my journey, right? Things of that sort. So also, like, I'm gonna tell you, because it happens, right? You just tend to pass people on the level. Now, again, I mentioned that I've been playing games episode, right? And that episode, I talked a bit about my wife and I playing this actual game on our phone, right? And now it's so interesting. So my wife introduced me to this game, and now in the game, I've leveled up so much that I'm past my wife in the game, right? I love the game. She loves it, but we have different priorities and things of that sort, right? That's just like in life for people. People have different priorities, right? We are different people, right? You're different from that person. I'm different from whomever. Like we're all different people. And it's just like that's how it works. So things, even though you may uh whatever reason you may have surpassed the person who introduced you to certain things, it's just like, it is what it is, right? It different priorities, different people, different mentalities, different, like we're just different, right? But we're all winning in our own way, right? So it often comes up where people are like, yeah, about success this, success that. But the thing about success, right? The little thing about success is that success is very different for every single person, right? Now, typically, when you married and things of that sort, you're in a business partnership and things of that sort, you may start getting to a level where success may merge a bit, but ultimately, even then, there's still some levels of success and what success looks like. It looks so different for everyone. We're different people. Me recording this podcast right now, getting this thing done, right? Making sure I'm putting this information out there to free some people up. Like that's a form of success for me. But for somebody else, for my wife, it might not be. For whomever else, it might not be. Whatever. It's just like it looks different for everyone, y'all. So I want for those of you, I want to kind of get into this a bit, right? Some of you, when you see these different things, you start to level up, and some of you may tend to not be inspired by people, but maybe start being a little envious or jealous for whatever reason. Look, y'all, I'm telling you, a thing that frees me up is like, man, I guess first, let me just start. I'm just not that type of person. I love to celebrate what people I don't even know, whatever. Like if you've been blessed with something or something great, amazing happened in your life, whatever, like I'm gonna celebrate you, because why not? I see it. This is the way I see it. This is the way I choose, right, to see it. Is like, man, just God is in the blessing business. Like regardless, right? Especially, oh man, of people in my circle being blessed like heavily, and I'm like, oh snap, let's go. Oh man, we in the room, baby. We in the room. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Like, let's go. Like, cause my time is coming. Right? I'm already blessed. But the things that I is inspired to have or aspired to have is like it's coming. It's look, my journey is my journey, right? My race is my race. It's different for everyone, y'all. Please don't get caught up being comparing yourself to others, or even being jealous or envious of others. Like, for what? I really believe with all my heart, what God has for me is for me, regardless. If it's literally something that I aspire to do, and then I see that, oh man, somebody else kind of, they, there was no one was really doing that. I didn't see it anyway. And now somebody else is doing that. I'm like, well, okay, great for them, but I'm gonna still be on my journey, and I feel like my thing gonna be different, right? Because I'm different than them. Like, I'm not getting like all worked up about whatever they're doing. No, what God has for me is for me, and I believe that, right? My leveling up again may look different than other people leveling up, right? But it's like, man, yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave that because I really want to get into some other stuff today, and I don't want this episode to go too long. But look, y'all, I'm telling you, man, look, just be happy for people, like celebrate. Why would you want to bring that negative energy to the spaces, right? Don't do that. Don't do that, man. I believe most of you who listening to this ain't even like that anyway. You're one of those who want to celebrate people whether you know them or not. I'm just gonna believe that. That's the type of people that I'm attracting here. And yeah, so y'all just continue to celebrate with people. Your time is coming. Your next level is coming. The level you aspire to be, you're gonna surpass whomever even is inspire you to get to a certain level, right? And then if need be, if they aspire to get to the level that you're on now, hey, then you just help them or be an inspiration for someone else, right? Let's just look, man, each one teach one in a sense, right? Man, it's enough out here for all of us, right? It doesn't even matter the level, man. Oh, okay, y'all, okay. All right, so I'm gonna get into something that's gonna probably hurt some people and feelings. So even though all this, right? I want to let you know sometimes though, sometimes, sometimes to get to that next level, you must separate yourself from certain things and certain people. Yep, 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 yep. Look, I don't consider this being a bearer of bad news. I'm just letting you know what it is. Sometimes that next level and leveling up requires you to separate yourself from certain things and certain people. Now I know that for some of you that's tough. Like, oh no. Oh no, not my day ones. Oh no. What am I going to do now? Look, look, yo, I'm telling you, when you realize that, again, what God has for you is for you and not necessarily for you and all the people around you and all the things, I'm telling you, shout out to my girl Jessie. Like, everybody can't go, truly. Like, they just can't. Everybody can't go unless, and I think it's a low caveat we put there, like, in certain situations, there's some people that will never get to whatever level it is because they don't really have the aspirations or the drive or the determination or any of the things that's required to get there. And if they do have some of that, they're not willing to put in the work to get there. And that's okay. We let them be where they are, right? Meet people where they are. You can still love them, care about them, celebrate with them whenever they do whatever. You can still hang out sometimes, and sometimes it depends, right? That, hey, it depends. You can still hang out sometimes, but just limit that things because you must be in the room where the blessings are, where the people are doing the things and being inspired. Like, because, like, oh man, I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all, just like I kind of talked a little bit about in this sense in the being a strong friend, right? Check out the last week's episode if you haven't yet. But I'm just like, y'all, when you carrying that weight and the weight on you, in this sense, there's a weight here too, right? If you're just trying to hang on to the people or pull the people, all the people who not ready to go to that next level with you, you just pulling and pulling, like it's gonna weigh on you and pull you down. Ultimately, you might be rising, like you literally building with one hand and tearing down with the other because you just won't let the people go. They have their own journeys, right? Maybe they're gonna get to where they need to get to, and it might be somewhere in the vicinity where you are, but they got a different route to take because their journey looks different for them. We're all individuals. We all individuals. I know sometimes there's parents out here. I talked about this in a brief episode, but some parents really believe they have mini me's. I don't believe in mini me's. I'm just saying. I'm not a parent. I'm gonna leave it at that. So but we're individual people. Period. There is no clone. Even twins are not the same. They're not, even if they dress alike, walk alike, they're not the same. We're individuals. And that's important to know. But again, everybody have their own journey. And that leveling up looks different for everyone. Right? But you must be willing, right? Don't let that stuff or the people weigh you down, bring you down, pull you back into whatever it is, the levels that you don't want to be. Like, get out of those rooms, get out of those homes, get out of those conversations, right? To get yourself to whatever level it is that you desire to be, right? Now, I do want to say something. I want to mention this, right? Because when it comes to leveling up, Rob, I kind of mention this in and out here, but I want to make this very, very clear. When it comes to leveling up, there's always, 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 always like steps required, right? Now, the next level you may be attempting to get to may not be your ultimate destination that you desire to have. For example, like I'm not even gonna put it out there, but it might not be the next it might not be exactly where you ultimately aspire to be. But I'm telling you, that next level is necessary to continue to rise, right? It's just steps along the way. Level up, level up, level up. Like, you just keep going. But there's things that must happen for you to even reach that level. And then once you reach that level, there's a new set of things that are required for you to get there. You may be able to use some of the old strategies and things you've used from the previous levels, but actually moving up, it's going to require something different of you. It's going to require something different of me. And I've been noticing that in like everything that I do, right? For what it took, thank you, God. What it took for me to get to the next level when I was in the military, right, is not the same thing that it really takes for me to get to the next level in my businesses, right? It's not the same, right? We still leveling it up, but it's different. So even me as a person, right, with different things and different aspects and areas of my life, it requires different things of me to get to that next level, right? Yes, I may be able to use some of the skills and things of that sort, again, to help me level up. And it's actually like that, right? It kind of like, this is what it is. Oh man, God, it's so good. So good. Thank you, God. It's really about not trying to skip the steps, right? I know like some people, oh man, I just picture this. Some of you may have been this youngster or this teenager or whatever. Some of you may even do this as adults, right? When you see a set of stairs and then you're jumping and skipping the steps and running up or running down it, whatever you want to do. But we're going to talk about going up the stairs. You just skipping the step to get to the next one, the next one. In life, this is what people attempt to do. Now, I promise you, I know it's just been some things that I'm sure I probably attempted to skip some steps, but really got brought back down to reality where it just don't work that way. We cannot necessarily skip the steps, right? We can't, like, it's no. But I'm gonna tell you, it's required. What we've learned, what the lessons we take from the previous step, and we can carry into the new step, and then the new one, we build off the previous step to get to the next level, right? It's required, y'all. We must build on those steps, the things we've learned, the lesson. Like, we can't unlearn stuff necessarily. Well, I don't want to say that. I take that back, because some people are going to hear that and hear it totally different than the way I meant it. So let me slow down a little bit and do this. Once you learn something or see something, you already learned it or see it. You can't necessarily not see it anymore. Now, you can change your mindset and things of that sort. You can change the way you saw it from the first time you saw it to the second time or the third time or whatever like that, right? Because it's like some people, you might see a movie and you paid attention to certain things the first go around, but then you see it again the second go around, you notice something totally different, or you get a whole totally different message. Even when some people listening to podcast episodes, right? That's why I've been encouraging people like, hey, take some time, go back and listen to whatever episode, because in a certain season, we hear things differently because it's whatever based on whatever level we're at. Once we level up, we can hear this exact same message, but hear it differently at our next level, at our new level, right? Because you've learned so much more, done so much more. Now you can build upon the previous level, right? The previous step, right? Y'all, let's level it up. We leveling up. Now look, y'all. I want to mention this one in our process, leveling up, y'all. So I'm gonna go back to this game that my wife and we enjoy playing on our phones and things of that sort, right? So there was, oh man, I was playing the game, right? I was playing the game, and y'all, I forgot. I had a whole plan, right? Oh, y'all, I had the plan. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this and then do that. Being strategic here about how I do this or when I do certain things and this and that. And I'm just moving and I'm doing. And then I got excited about doing a certain thing in the game. And then you know what happened, y'all? You know what happened? I forgot. I forgot to activate one of the features to help me achieve my goal more efficiently and effectively, y'all. Oh man, I got what I did it was something, right? I got something. Some of it worked, but if I had activated one feature, if I activated this one feature, I could have double, triple, or quadruple what I did do in the game, right? That's in life, y'all. That's in life, y'all. One of the I'm in this mastermind, right, y'all? And one of the things that really sat with me, and it made me, I think, in me saying this and me thinking about the game and activating the features, this is one of the things that really sat with me. Is like, we're in this mastermind, and or we doing things in life, right? And we have we have access to certain things and all these different things, but we're not necessarily activating the features of the whatever. I'm sure there's features in our cars that we never use. We bought the car maybe for a specific feature, and the other features that it have, we ain't even activating them, using them, or whatever. In us, there's features in us that we're not activating and using, right? That may be required for us to get to that next level, for us to level up. Right, y'all. Starting this day, y'all. Let's do this right now. Look, yep. Let's do this right now. Let's commit. Let's commit. And we'll get to covenant and all that stuff later. But right now, let's commit to activating more features. Right? Activating more features. Y'all, I know, man, this has been something that I've been doing more and being more intentional about, is really activating the features. Just like some of the features can be just people that you know. Right? Asking certain questions, y'all. I ask questions even if I think I know, have a strong suspicion of what the answers are going to be for some people. I just ask anyway, right? I did an episode, just ask, right? Listen to that episode. But I'm like, y'all, we must activate the features and the features within us to help us achieve our goals, to help us level up, to help us help the people that we love and care about level up, right? There's some things and some features that we must activate to get there, right? Look, y'all, okay, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop here, y'all, because we must activate some more of these features. Man, activate some more of these features, y'all. And this is sitting heavy with me right now. Like, man, just thinking about just me. There's still features that I have that I still have not activated. What am I waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are we waiting for? Right? The features are available now for us to use. It's not like a new update that's coming on our phones and things of that. So we got to wait for a certain time for this particular feature. No, there's literally features we have right now that can help us level up, get to that next level, whatever it is that for us, right, that we desire. We just must activate the features now. Let's activate the features, y'all. That's the key. Oh man, that's the key. That's the one right there. Okay, I'm getting out of here. I am getting out of here. It's some features that must be activated right now, right now. So y'all look. Oh man, I love it. I love it here. I love it here. I pray you love it here too. God is good, man. Let's activate these features so we can level up, right? The next level requires the activation of the features, the separation from the certain things and people, right? Let's level up, level up. Let's level up, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I pray that whoever this message is for, from me and whoever else, right? The continued, like, yo, I pray you got what you needed today. I really do, man. Oh, God is good. I pray you got what you needed today. This freed you up in a indescribable way. Right, man. Oh man, undescribable, indescribable. Like, man, oh man. Okay, y'all, I'm out of here. I'm out of here, y'all. Look, take the time out today to follow us on Instagram at Boundaries and More Podcast. Again, that's on Instagram at Boundaries and More Podcast. Also, y'all, look, man, I want you to take time today as well. Today, right? We're not waiting anymore. Today to have an amazingly beautiful day. Enjoy the rest of your week and be back here next week for more Boundaries and More with Jas Abraham. Talk to y'all then.